Hey everybody, and welcome to Mail Time. Thank you so much for joining me. This is a very strange and non-typical mail time. I think every mail time I've ever done on YouTube has been with Dad, and unfortunately, as you can tell from my filming location, I am not in Prince Edward Island and we are not together. COVID has completely shut down the borders again between all the Atlantic provinces, so I cannot visit PEI. He cannot visit me in Fredericton, New Brunswick. So we are put in a very unfortunate situation. I have a package here. I'll show it to you. It is huge. It is from Josh and Kelsey. And I didn't want to leave it until after Christmas because by the way things are looking here in Atlantic Canada, we are not going to be able to travel between provinces until 2021, early 2021 probably at the earliest. So I'm stuck. I'm stuck here in PEI, or I'm stuck here in Fredericton, and Dad is stuck in PEI, which means we cannot connect, and I didn't want to wait to make this video. It's not fair to Josh, who sent in the package, and Kelsey, his girlfriend, and that's the only thing I have to unbox in this video. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to wait, and I have no letters to open here, just one box. So Josh and Kelsey, this video is specifically for you, but I'm glad that everyone can take part as well. And it feels weird having Dad not here, or not having Dad here. It's a strange thing because we've always done mail time together, and he's usually the one that reads, and I'm usually the one that takes things out of the box. And there may be things in this box for him. And Josh, Kelsey, just so you know, when I do open this up, I'm just about to send them their presents, or ship them their presents. So if there is anything in this box, I will put it in that package and send it to him. So let's jump into this. I'm going to say this is a pretty heavy box, actually. And before I get entirely in here and start reading anything or start going through some stuff, I feel incredibly lucky. I'm not a religious person by any means, but the best word I can think of is blessed. Even though I'm not religious, but that's the only word I can think of. I am blessed to have people like Josh and Kelsey in the Post-to-Post community, and not just in the Post-to-Post community, but they're two people that I can genuinely call friends. I got a chance to meet them down in Boston. We went to an NHL game together in 2020. That is a strange sentence to say. I went to an NHL game in person in the year 2020. Very strange. But that's what happened. We met up down in Boston. We had some supper, and then we went to the game. And then we did kind of loosely make plans to hang out again. But then my whole trip got canceled, and then COVID and just all kinds of crap. So crazy. But Josh has sent in many packages before. And especially in a year when some people are going through a financial hardship, and it's just a weird year in general, we still have people out there, incredible people like Josh, willing to use his hard-earned money, maybe Kelsey's too, and send me stuff, which feels I don't feel worthy. I don't feel like I should accept anything here, but I'm very grateful of their generosity. So I'm extremely grateful. All right, I'm gonna try and find a letter if there's a letter. I don't see a letter. Oh man, there's things in here that I know what they are, and it's incredible. And there is stuff in here for Dad. So okay. Impressive packaging. Okay. Hold on. Nope, that's not a letter. Nope, that's not a letter. There's a lot of amazing things in here. I don't feel a letter. I need to feel beneath. Hold on. I do feel something. I think I opened it upside down. Okay, there is a letter. Just gonna set that aside for just a second. All right. This letter is addressed to myself and the GOAT, aka Dad. And Josh says, "Greetings once again from Western Mass. First and foremost, I hope you are feeling well and everyone up there is safe while dealing with these unprecedented times. We are all safe here. I have not come in contact with COVID, or neither has Dad. Currently, as I'm filming this, my city is actually going through a bit of an outbreak, as is Charlottetown, where Dad lives. So we are staying as safe as we possibly can. Restrictions have been have gone a little strict here. We are not even allowed to be in public outdoors without a mask on. We can get fined, and people have been fined recently as of this past weekend. So things are getting pretty serious here. Second, Neil, it was a pleasure meeting up with you and spend some time together in Boston before the Beast game in January, which at this point seems like it was 5 years ago. It really does, doesn't it? I was able to tell that you were unbelievably kind and genuine person, and understand the excitement and fondness that Joey, T. Park, and Mika always speak of when they reminisce of the trip last year. In 2019, I had some boys over. Mika came from Finland, T. Park came from Texas, Kale came from Calgary, and Joey came up from Maine, and Jason was over there for a weekend as well. We had a great time. Actually, all of them were on the channel. I don't know if they're on this specific channel. I was still making videos on the original Post to Post channel at that time, so if you haven't seen those videos, go check them out. There was a lot of fun on there. Hopefully, in the not-so-distant future, hockey will be able to be a spectator event again. And if you ever wish to take in an NHL or AHL game anywhere in the northeastern parts of the states, we're in. Heck yeah, absolutely. I am pumped. I am very excited for that. Lastly, on to the contents of the box. Unfortunately, due to the shutdowns, we weren't able to get as many trinkets while traveling to other places, but we always try to pick something up when we do. In the box, you will find a variety of pocket schedules. Heck yeah, we collect pocket schedules, Josh. You know me well. You will find a variety of pocket schedules from various hockey and baseball teams. Cool. From several different leagues, as well as random assortment of old hockey cards I found. Wow, that's awesome. A coffee mug with specs of the lunar module configuration for the initial lunar landing. Oh, snap. In brackets, he says, I know your appreciation of all things space and figured this would be a cool little something. That's more than a cool little something. That's a cool big something. That's incredible. Next, a treat for each of you. I'm sure you can figure out who gets which snack. And finally, this season's iteration of our mascot bobblehead. Yes! So you can keep it with the collection. I hope this box found you well. I look forward to the continued growth of both the productions and the podcast channel. Josh and Kelsey, thank you so much for the letter. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the things that are inside of here, even though I only know what a couple of them are. I really appreciate the letter, and I already know which snacks are for which. This is not good for my health, but it is so good for my emotional health. Check this out. I've said this a couple times on live streams. My favorite snack is Bunch of Crunch in these specific bags, I guess they call it. Man, these are so good. You just literally made my month. I have not had these since February, I think, maybe a little after from the last time I was in the States. And you sent 4 of them. Man, Josh, Kelsey, you guys are absolute legends. I'm gonna be hyper tonight. I might not go to bed at my normal bedtime. Man, you got look at these schedules. The Rail Yard Dogs, nice. And then we got the Salem Red Sox. And then Hershey Bears, 2019-2020 schedule. Nice. And then New Hampshire Fisher Cats. Nice. And Portland Sea Dogs. That's cool. Oh, and 2019-2020 Capital schedule. That's wicked. And a Canes one. A 2019-2020 schedule. And then, of course, Springfield Thunderbirds, where they live, schedule. We have a giant collection of schedules, and what I actually want to do is get a big frame, maybe like a 24 by 36 like poster size frame or something, and then glue them all, maybe not glue them, but pin them all to like a backboard, and so they're all symmetrical, and then put it up on a wall or something like that. I think that would be really cool. So those will definitely be added to the collection. Thank you. And Dad, I know you're watching, so you'll receive these soon in the mail. Picture it or treat it as your Christmas present from Josh and Kelsey. And there's another. Dad, if you're new to the channel, Dad loves mints. Ooh. Okay. There's that. I'm gonna open. I'm just gonna take all this stuff because I'm gonna move this box. Alrighty. Wrapped well. Impressive. Oh snap. That is awesome. Oh, you got this at this, you literally, did you get this at the Smithsonian? That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I love space. If you've been watching the channel all year, then you will know that I did have Saturn V rocket in behind me in a lot of my videos. When I moved to this new place, unfortunately, I dropped it, or I knocked it over, and it completely broke. It's over there, half built. So I'm in the process of rebuilding it, and it's eventually going to go on this side back here to balance with this light. It's just a time-consuming process. So I love space. I love anything to do with space. I love NASA, and I love this mug. Thank you so much, Josh. I really appreciate that. And Kelsey. This is the mascot from the Thunderbirds. I do have a bit of a collection going on, and I think I said this in the podcast. We did have an unfortunate event. So if you're not aware, then I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but our shelves fell over, and guess what was on the shelf? It was one of those mascots, and unfortunately, I think it was the stick that broke or something. Oh, snap. I still have him. He's just in, I think, a few pieces, or the stick is in two. But I am pumped to add this to the collection. I love bobbleheads. Look at this. That's awesome. Incredible. I will put that in the background right now. Well, not right now, but after the video. Thank you. And then you got some old cards here. Ooh. Speaking of cards, I don't want to tell any secrets here. But if you like card unboxings, you should probably turn on notifications, because there are going to be 4 card unboxing videos coming up real soon on the channel. Cards are on their way. Wow, you've provided some definitely old cards. Look at these. There's a lot to go through here. I won't go through them all. Man, Ron Tugnut. Classic. I'm just gonna quickly look through them and show a couple. Wow. These are old school. Glenn Healy. Jeez. Mike Vernon. Oh, this is a cool card. Jeremy Roenick. Not that I'm a big Roenick fan, but still Jeremy Roenick in an international jersey. That's cool. Huh. That's really cool. Ooh. Dave Tippett. Nice. That's awesome. I'll continue to look through these once the camera stops rolling. Thank you so much, Josh and Kelsey. I really appreciate it. Like I said at the beginning, because of the complications with COVID and our restrictions on borders between our provinces, Dad and I won't be able to do a mail time anytime soon. And I know there are some packages coming. I know you guys have emailed me and said, hey, we sent you a package. We will do those as soon as we possibly can. The P.O. Box is still open. You can still send us letters if you'd like. If you do decide to send a package, make sure you send it via, if you're in the United States, send it USPS, which is the domestic carrier. Don't send it FedEx or UPS or anything like that, because it won't get to us. Our P.O. Box is Canada Post specific, so it only accepts other domestic mailing companies. Does that make sense? So you don't have to send a package. Prefer it if you didn't actually spend the money on yourself. But send us a letter if you like. Send us anything. Tell us your story, where you're from, what your name is, who you cheer for, all that stuff. We'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you once again to Josh and Kelsey. You guys rock. I will be digging into these bunch of crunch real soon. I might not have supper tonight because that might be my supper, but I gotta ration it out because I don't know when I'll ever see these again. It might be 2022. I don't know. So I gotta be sparing. But tonight's a special night. I'm gonna dig into these. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you once again, Kelsey and Josh, for sending this stuff in, and I'll catch you guys in the next mail time. PO box is listed down below in the description. Adios.